happens when we die? Is there something after? Is there nothing? Not knowing is just as bad. Of course, we want there to be an afterlife. We want our past loved ones to be happy, comfortable, looking down on us. It softens the blow, and it gives hope that we'll meet again someday. And sometimes that afterlife is just kind of messed up. This is 1408. John Cusack is Mike Enslin, a cynical, skeptical author who writes books about haunted locations. Why is he so cynical? He's yet to witness anything supernatural. It's not that he doesn't perform his due diligence. He checks AEM fields, PKE readings, and raids the minibar. His ghost books aren't exactly on fire, but he didn't always write this stuff.
So you're saying there's no such thing as ghosts?
I'm saying I've never seen one.
While surfing, he has a close call and almost turns this into a short film. One day, Mike receives a postcard from the Dolphin Hotel telling him specifically not to enter room 1408. At first, he tries to book 1408, but they won't give it to him.
Well, how many followers do you have?
None? Hello? You're only making him want it more. Meanwhile, he does his research on Bing. He finally gets the room when they bring lawyers into it. This is a small complication. The hotel is in New York. Mike's estranged wife is in New York. Why are they estranged? We'll find out. Once at the Dolphin, the management, Mr. Olin, played by Samuel L. Jackson, tries his hardest to dissuade Mike from taking 1408.
No one's ever lasted more than an hour.
John Cusack can go all night, baby. There have been some deaths.
Under my watch, there have been 4 deaths. 4.
I don't want to be that guy, but maybe you're the problem?
The hotel has seen 7 jumpers, 4 overdoses, 5 hangings.
And 1 by Snoo Snoo.
All told, there have been 56 deaths in 1408.
Just give me the key.
Nothing will keep Mike out of 1408. One more horror story?
A few years ago, a young maid from El Salvador found herself locked in the bathroom. She'd taken a pair of scissors and gouged her eyes out.
Aye, Poppy. Comment if you get it. And one more plea?
Don't do this.
You crazy mother... Into 1408 we go. The horror, the suspense, the decor.
This is it. I have to admit, he had me going. It's just a room.
The pay-per-view. Jeez, no wonder nobody ever lasted an hour in here. The $8 beer nuts. I just want to know how much this place is per night. Just curious. As Mike narrates into his tape recorder, you really get the sense from his choice of prose that he's used to writing far more than ghost guidebooks. In fact, a lot of John Cusack's performance is solo, just himself dictating into this tape recorder. That gives us a direct line into his thinking process and inner monologue that you usually lose when adapting a story into a movie. It's narration with purpose. As he paints a picture for his readers, it's jump scare time. Pillow chocolates from beyond. Of course, that would mean someone was and might still be in the room, right? Ghost or not, it's still creepy if you think about it. Nothing in there but a lion and a witch. It's getting hot in here, so let's take off our clothes.
No. I need you to send somebody to fix my thermostat. Room's on fire.
While waiting for maintenance, he does more investigating. Oh, please be blood. The maintenance guy won't go in, so he talks Mike through fixing the thermostat.
Look, I'll talk you through it. Any jackass can fix that thing.
Must not be a teamster.
Yeah, there it is.
Everything is falling apart. Oh shit, time to get to bed. It's 60 o'clock. Then for some reason he goes deaf. Wait. I see the problem. 1408 hungers. Nom nom. At first they won't let him stay, now he can't seem to leave.
Help!
No help in sight except for maybe this guy. Oh, now he's just mocking him. Oh, hi, me. What? Help! Bobcat Goldthwait is trying to kill me.
You shouldn't smoke! It's bad for your health!
He hears the voice of his daughter, which really freaks him out. His daughter's dead, right? We're in agreement. There's a logical reason for all this. Maybe he's being pranked, maybe he was drugged. That would explain why his home movies are on pay-per-view. There's a logical explanation for this, right? I'm waiting.
You kids with your PlayStations and your living. We didn't have gravity in my day.
And he sees his dad after he left him at Shady Pines.
Dad.
But at least the toilets are roomy.
Good, that was a selling point. Some fun trivia, this set was built next to a Taco Bell bathroom.
They say you can't die in your dreams. Is that true?
Sure.
He tries walking along the ledge to the next room, and for some reason he heads towards the leaky dookie room. This is a bad spot. Most ledges have something to hold on to. But now he's got the floor to himself. Cool. He's really trapped, but at least this is really nice wallpaper. Okay, more of the picture. Not only is the room evil, it's cruel. Mike's daughter Katie died of an illness. He Skype calls his wife. I know this is Yahoo Messenger, but how many people remember Yahoo?
Is that you? I can barely see you.
Yes, yes. I'm in danger.
Okay.
There's something trying to kill me.
And not only is room evil and cruel, it wants to keep his deposit. So let's die hard this bitch. Instead of assistance, he's greeted by more ghosts from his past and one new one.
I can't help you. Can't help you.
Okay, now it's a horror movie. Sorry, I was looking for the Good Eats mini fridge.
Are there people where I'm going?
You're not going anywhere, kiddo. You're gonna stay right here with us.
Daddy knows a good taxidermist.
Then they go to a better place.
It's a big farm where you can run all day. Oh wait, that's for dogs. So Katie dies. Mike and Lily are of course devastated. Mike feels betrayed by Hope and loses his faith. His cynicism is fueled by his desperate but fruitless attempts to prove existence in the afterlife. Betty's rethinking that cynicism right about now, especially when the room 3D prints Katie's shirt. Man, this place has some kick-ass AC. You don't see bonfires at the Ritz.
Oh my god, thank God Jesus, I've been trying to get through.
Dell really knew how to make them back then.
Just come on, come now.
Good.
I need
Yes,
you.
good.
It's a trick.
Right there.
Don't come up here.
I think 1408 is trying to parent trap Mike and Lily. The room really goes to hell. Paintings change into horrible visions. Mike develops an instant drinking problem. And the ship painting is HD 3D. It's so realistic! Mike wakes up back in the first act. Lily is there, and things seem to be looking up between them. He seems to be moving past his grief, or at least working through it rather than running from it. Back to Bing, Mike finishes his book, but seeing some familiar faces in the post office, everyone goes literally postal, and the world crumbles. He's back in 1408.
I was out!
Man, this room is mean. Well, that's new.
Daddy?
He sees Katie one last time.
There we go, I got
Oh, that's low, even for 1408.
You can't be good to us.
Glue? I need glue! Room had it coming. Oh, thank God, they have my credit card on file. He's given a choice.
You can choose to relive this hour over and over, or you can take advantage of our express checkout system.
No different from Motel 6. Just kidding. Mike goes down fighting. He turns the surprisingly not yet empty booze bottle into a Molotov cocktail and forfeits his deposit. Viva la revolution! There's an alternate ending where Mike dies at this point. There are first responders in this version. God bless you, FDNY. Mike lives, 1408 dies.
I saw Katie.
Katie wasn't there. You're in the hospital.
Hospital in New York.
Yeah.
Are you sure about that? Mike and Lily seem to be back together. She is still skeptical that he saw Katie in 1408.
Sometimes you can't get rid of bad memories. Just gotta live with them.
I love you, Daddy. You're not real. Daddy, don't you love me anymore? You, me, and Mommy.
I don't want to say I told you so, but I will. And that was 1408. First, John Cusack. What an amazing job. 80% of this movie he's talking to himself or to ghosts. And he blew me away with the range shown here. Remember Better Off Dead? Same guy. He's a grief-stricken dad running from his pain, deepened by his disappointment in the supernatural, or lack thereof. He spreads that cynicism around when he debunks the so-called haunted locations, taking hope away from paranormal believers. 1408 forces Mike through all the stages of grief in a very short time, culminating in a literal rebirth from ashes. Through the movie, you wonder if it's in his head.
I was out!
But when proof is shared, it's incredibly satisfying. Mr. Olin is Mike's only ally at first, and since he's in 1408, but once he's in 1408, he's on his own. I feel like if they really didn't want anyone in that room, just take out the bed. Sorry, we can't give you the room. There's no bed.
This is it.
1408 is huge. Multiple rooms, even the layout at times is indistinct. It throws everything at Mike. Apparitions, jump scares, bad memories, goo, minor inconveniences, large-scale disasters, chocolate, $8 beer nuts. This hotel has everything. Printed stories can lose a lot when adapted to film because you lose the inner monologue. Rather than take place inside someone's head, a lot has to be expressed externally or visually. Mike is alone. He's got nobody to act against most of the time, and it's really effective here. You get a more intimate look at his character, and it makes him even more sympathetic. You really feel like you're there with him. It actually puts you in his shoes. Mr. Olin's goal of dissuading Mike from taking 1408 through bribes, pleas, scare tactics really sets the expectations high. The classic "don't go in the woods" type warning that gets people killed when unheeded. It's a great setup. The room is indeed evil, and it seems to be fueled by something even more wicked, the demons we take in with us. 1408 is 4.5 Bs. A good old-fashioned ghost story, spooky atmosphere, chilling tone, some cliche jump scares that don't really take away from the outstanding performances from John Cusack and Sam Jackson. I have a great deal of respect for this movie. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, comment the bell, you know, the usual YouTube stuff. This is theNewBee, and I'll see you later, kids. Toodles!